Ooh, boo. Spirit is saying here, this is not the time. I repeat, this is not the time to be tempted to lower your standards. There is somebody around you here that's going to try to get you to lower your standard in some way, okay? And it looks like this lowering of standards has to do with giving or receiving. So it looks like they want you to give them something or do something for them or put yourself in a position here in some way that becomes sacrificing, okay? Sacrificing here, because we see you represented as this diamond. And so Spirit is saying that it's going to be important for you to not be tempted to lower your standards when it comes to this, because if so, you're going to end up feeling very frustrated, very tied down by this settling, because that's ultimately what lowering our standards is, okay? It's settling for less. It's settling for the bare minimal, right? It's settling for what we think we can get instead of what we know we deserve, right? And so Spirit is saying here that you make yourself, it's like you're sacrificing yourself. I'm hearing sacrificial lamb. It's like you're sacrificing yourself, your own energy, your own happiness, your own abundance, your own stability here when you lower your standards for this person or situation. And so Spirit is saying that you need to handle this very, very carefully, okay? Because if not, what can happen if you decide to lower your standards and give in to something that's not benefiting you? This is what happened. We goes from the sun, which is happiness and well-being, to the fly, baby. A period of ill health and depression. No, ain't nobody want this. You want to be happy. You want to be happy. So this is Spirit's warning to let you know that if you lower your standards, okay, you are not going to be happy at all whatsoever. You're actually going to be very miserable, very depressed, very low energy. You're going to feel like none of your wishes are coming true. Nothing's working out for you, but it's because you're settling for less than what you were supposed to have. So when you settle for something, of course, your wish ain't going to come true because you settling for less than your wish, right? And so this is why Spirit is saying this is not the time to settle. You are being urged here. I'm hearing, look, dear one, okay, dear child, dear one, do not settle. Do not lower your standards. Do not overgive or over-sacrifice in a way that doesn't benefit you. We ain't doing it. Do not allow yourself to go into depression and frustration and stress and lack. It's not worth it. So it's like if there's something that you really desire, Spirit is saying this is the time to keep your standards high. This is the time to go for it. This is the time to allow yourself to be open to the possibilities of what could be instead of restricting yourself to the possibilities of what is, but you don't really want it. Like, no. So this is not the time here to lower your standards. This is not the time to give in. This is not the time to settle for less, but this is the time to put your foot down, okay, and demand more and be ready and open to accept more, because that's what the universe wants to deliver to you in the first place. Welcome to another collective with me, Duchess. We're going to keep getting into this message. You need to take what resonates, leave what doesn't behind for whoever the hell is for, because it ain't a personal reading, baby. And know that, yes, this is timeless. And don't fall for the scammers in the comments, boo, because they out there. They trying to get you. You want to book with me? It's my website. That's the only answer ever. It's never going to be, hey, boo, hey, you, hey, message me, hey. No. Okay, now. Let's see here. See, look, Spirit is saying that this is a time for you to take a position of authority and sit on your throne. Amen. We see this throne, okay? If you're sitting here and you're going to sit there and sit on this little stool when Spirit done told you you're supposed to be on the throne, then this is you now cutting yourself short. This is you eliminating your own blessings, because Spirit says you have the power, right? You have the authority, right, to not, right, lower your standard. So if someone is trying to offer you something under your standard, you don't have to accept it, or you don't have to say yes, okay? If someone is trying to push you in a direction that's beneath your standards, you don't have to do it. If you're feeling like you're desperate and you have to settle for less, Spirit is saying no, the hell you don't, okay? All you have to do is take charge, get into that position of authority, and make it do what it do. Make things happen, because you are chosen. You are blessed. You have the ability to make things happen. So when you take yourself off your throne and you sit there and you basically push away your power, okay, your authority, that's not something that's going to be blessed. Because that's you saying, you know what, I don't want to take charge. I'm going to just settle for this and whatever happens, happens. What? No. Because we know what comes with that. The ill health, the stress, the frustration, feeling like nothing is going your way. Like, why would you want to accept nothing going your way when you can have almost everything going your way? You get what I'm saying? But you have to believe it, and you have to take charge and make sure you're going in the direction to make sure that everything is going your way, instead of nothing is going your way. Spirit, tell us more here about this. Taking a position of authority here. Yeah, see, Spirit is saying that if you don't take this position of authority, you're going to be very, very disappointed. Yeah. You're going to be very, very disappointed here. We got disappointed here. It looks like there could be others involved here. But Spirit is saying here that there's this energy where things don't work out anyways when you settle for less. Yes. Yes. It's like when you settle for less, things don't work out anyways. So it's like Spirit is saying at times you try to tell yourself that oh, let's just go ahead and take this because it's better than nothing. No, it's not. It's pretty much down there the same as nothing. Spirit is saying we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that at all. Yeah, it's a time to be passionate about your desires. It's a time to be passionate and relentless about taking a position of authority and going after your desires. I'm hearing no excuses. Yes, exactly. And so with this energy, you're going to succeed. It's going to be a guaranteed success that you get what you actually want. So this is why Spirit is saying don't settle. Every day, millions and millions and millions and millions of people settle. A lot of people are living lives that they don't want to live, but they feel it's the only option. They feel it's the only thing. They feel that, well, it's better than nothing. But Spirit is saying, if you keep telling yourself it's better than nothing, what you're doing is taking away from this. A guaranteed success, you rather deal with it's better than nothing than a guaranteed success? Who does? No, you don't. You want the success. You know that there is something that's better than nothing, and that's called getting exactly what you want. That's what you into. You don't got to settle for less. You don't got to scrounge up the last little crumbs, the last few pennies, the last little. No, you don't want the last of the last. You getting your cut. You getting your due. So this is a time where Spirit is pretty much encouraging you here to stand in your strength, right? Yes, okay, to stand in your strength and know what you can bring forth, what you can manifest. Because if you settle, it's going to lead to a lot of, I'm hearing years of sadness, okay? There's so many people settling in relationships and marriages they don't like. They just there because they feel like it's better than nothing, okay? There's people settling at jobs and careers that they can't stand, but it's better than nothing. You get what I'm saying? There's people that's miserable in their friendships, in their housing situation. Everything is misery, but they're convincing themselves it's better than nothing, but it's not, okay? It's not. Spirit is saying here that you don't want to be one of these many people here that's settling and walking out the door pretending to be happy when you're not. Because you can have true happiness. And Spirit is saying, don't you deserve true happiness? Don't you desire true happiness? Yes, don't you want to know what that feels like? I know you do. And you can know as long as you allow it to happen by not settling for that which doesn't make you happy. And this is why Spirit wants you to seek a lot of guidance from Spirit, Source, God the Divine, your angels, your ancestors, your guides. We got the oracle. The oracle is about receiving spiritual guidance, right? It says seek wisdom and guidance from the elders. This is the time to receive your spiritual guidance and use that to know your deservingness. Because if a spiritual guidance is telling you to settle for less, baby, I'm telling you right now, they are fraud and a scam and they lied to you. The truth ain't in them, honey, okay? You don't have to settle for a thing. What you need to do is listen to your spiritual guidance that tells you that you deserve more, that it's a guaranteed success, that you can avoid frustration and depression and stress by not settling, because that's the truth, baby. That's the facts. I don't know a single person. You can't tell me a single person that's settling for something they don't want and you just see them genuinely happy. Definitely not. They might be, oh, it'll suffice. But genuinely happy? Definitely not. And this reminds me of an ex that I have. He keeps marrying women because he's too scared to be alone. He don't like none of them. Was with the first one for 18 years. Couldn't stand the ass, okay? With another one he can't stand. He constantly looking for somebody else and something else to fulfill himself, right? But this is because when I told him why he likes to settle, he was like, well, I don't know. I guess I've learned how to be content. And that don't sound like you happy at all. Sounds like you just convinced yourself that settling was good enough. So Spirit is saying as soon as you refuse to settle, your luck will change, okay? And things will be very positive, very copacetic, okay? Very stable, very happy, very abundant here for you. But this is because you have unforeseen forces watching over you, okay? There's always a spiritual force here watching over you and giving you this guidance to tell you you deserve more. Giving you this guidance to tell you which direction to go in to get more. Giving you this guidance to tell you when there's energy that's trying to force or push you into a position to settle in for less because that's not what you deserve. You've been put here to live a life of abundance and happiness, not a life of settling and misery. But it's like there's some that would try to convince you of the latter. But you will not be convinced, okay? I'm hearing unconvinced. You will not be convinced of this because you know you're deserving this. And again, look. Forces beyond your control intervene. This is the thing here. As long as you don't settle and you go for what you really want, the hand of fate, the spirit, the oracle, all this is going to come into play. And it's because in your heart, you knew what you wanted and you said, you know what, I'm not settling. And then, so the universe at that point is like, you know what? There goes that badass. They ain't settling and we ain't settling either. Let's make it happen, right? And you want it to happen, right? You do. So there's so much energy here of forces working on your energy, working on your blessings, working for you, not against you, right? But that's as you don't lower your standard. Because if you lower your standard, then there's nothing for spirit to work on for you because you've already decided to settle for less. So what is there to work on? So as soon as you decide not to settle, spirit is going to make sure to skyrocket and push you in the right direction here, let you succeed, help you succeed, push you towards success. You can like, share, comment, subscribe, follow, all of that good stuff. If you want to leave a donation or book with me, you can also do that linked below in the comments or the description box. It's going to be on my website, baby, DivinationDuchess.com. You can also join the Winner Circle linked below where there's exclusive content. There's free personal readings, free live readings. We're doing tarot bingo in there where you can win gifts like free live reading with me and all types of other goodies. We having a good time. So go ahead, press the link below to join. I'm going to talk to you later, boo. Bye.